The Qingming Festival, also known as Two Sweeping Day, is one of the four traditional festivals in China. The other three are Chinese New Year, Dragon Boat Festival, and Mid-Autumn Festival. It falls on either April 4th, 5th, or 6th each year. Chinese usually have a 3-day holiday. At the very beginning, Qingming was not a festival by the phase of the 24 solar turns. The temperature rises after Qingming. It's the right time for spring plowing and showing. Later, the day becomes more of a festival for Chinese people to commemorate their ancestors. Two Sweeping Day began around the Zhou Dynasty, and it has a history of over 2,500 years. It originated from astral beliefs and spring rituals in ancient times. The development of it has incorporated to other traditional festivals. The first is the Shangsi Festival, which falls on the third day of the third lunar month, which is close to the Qingming Festival. The main customs of Shangsi Festival was spring outing, bathing in the river to get rid of bad luck and illness. The second is the Coldful Festival, which is 1 or 2 days before the Qingming Festival. People were not allowed to use fire and only add coldful. It's also time for people to worship their ancestors. According to the book of the later Han, the initial Coldful Festival has lasted for nearly a month of minimum to 105 days of maximum. It's really a long time that's not good for people's health and production. In the Tang Dynasty, Coldful Festival became only 3 days. June sweeping became popular at that time. Meanwhile, people usually went on a spring outing after June sweeping. Later, there were more and more activities such as kite flying, swinging, and Cuju playing, the ancient Chinese football. In the Song and the Yuan dynasties, the Qingming Festival took the place of the Coldful Festival, and the Shangsi Festival disappeared in northern China. The main customs of the Qingming Festival are Chu sweeping and spring outing. In 2008, Qingming Festival officially became a public holiday with 1 day off. Since 2009, Chinese people have had a 3-day Qingming Festival holiday, including 1-day public holiday and 2 weekend make-up days. There is a story about the arranging of the Qingming Festival and the Coldful Festival, which commemorate Jie Zitui, a loyal man in the spring and autumn period. Jie Zitui cut a piece of meat from his side to save his lord Duke Wen of Jing during their exile, but didn't want to get any reward like others. In honor of Jie Zitui, the Duke decreed the date of his death as the Coldful Festival and 1 day later as the Qingming Festival. How do Chinese celebrate the Qingming Festival? The most important custom is Chu sweeping. People commemorate and honor the dead by cleaning graves, burning incense and joss paper, offering food, wine, and others. However, the custom has been greatly simplified, especially in cities. Some people only offer flowers to their loved ones, while some who cannot visit tombs do Chu sweeping online, especially during the pandemic. Qingming is a good time for a spring outing to enjoy the beautiful nature views as the weather warms up and everything comes to life. Flying kites is also a popular activity during the Qingming Festival, especially for the kids. There are some other activities like planting trees and sticking willow branches. What you eat at the Qingming Festival? People in South China usually eat qingtuan, which is a sweet green glutinous rice ball. It's a seasonal snack made from a mixture of glutinous rice flour and a Chinese mugwort or barley glass, then stuffed with red bean paste. In North China, people eat cold food like eggs and cold pancakes. Do you have a similar festival in your culture? Let me know in the comments below. We'll make more videos about Chinese culture, festivals, and food. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to know more. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.
In ancient China, people believed that life goes on after death. And since respect for elders is very important in the Chinese culture, there is a special festival dedicated to remembering one's ancestors. This festival is called the Qingming Festival, or Qingmingjie in Chinese. The Qingming Festival falls on the 15th day after the spring equinox, right as spring arrives. The word Qingming literally means clear and bright. Quite a fitting description of the beautiful weather around this time of the year. During Qingming Festival, Chinese families visit the graves of their ancestors to sweep away dust and fallen leaves in order to keep the family tombs clean. That's why Qingming Jie is also known as the Tomb Sweeping Day. In addition to cleaning the tombs of their ancestors, Chinese people bring food and flowers as offerings. Some families also burn joss paper, which they believe to be money that can be used in the afterlife. Nowadays, people are becoming more aware of pollution problems, so this tradition is no longer as popular as it once was. While Qingming Jie is not strictly a religious festival, some families will pray to their ancestors or to other deities to seek blessings for those still on earth. Once the rituals are finished, many families will go on a spring outing, taking full advantage of the nice weather and the opportunity to gather with family members from out of town. In Mandarin, we call this outing Ta Qing, which translates to stepping on green, referring to the soft green grass upon which families gather to play and eat. Under the beautiful spring sky, one popular activity amongst children during Qingming Jie is to fly kites. Qingming Jie is a festival fitting of Chinese tradition because in Chinese culture, it's important to respect our elders. In life, we respect them by making them proud and taking care of them in their old age. After death, we respect them by keeping their tombs clean and remembering them. Qingming Jie is not meant to be a day of sadness, but rather a day for remembering one's heritage. Let's learn to write these three characters. Qing, Ming, Jie, Celebrate this festival by taking some time to remember your heritage. For more activities, be sure to download the activity